Welcome back, everybody. It's your hope for the most here, StarBornFeline, coming at you with another Metaphor Refantazio episode. So here we are, still in the palace. Oof, this place is a lot bigger than you would think. So last episode we managed to clear out all the negative emotions here on this floor, and we were heading out to the next floor. I did a little bit of a cleanup in between episodes where I got probably more or less back to a decent level when it comes to mana. And we actually... Sorry, I thought it was a lot further, a little closer than it was, but no. We actually managed to get... Is this a door? Nope, it's not a door, just a wall. Anyway, so I got little small changes. Let's see. So, Hulkenberg, we managed to max out her 2 knight classes. She's now on Elemental Master. She's working her way up to that. Heisme is almost done with Dragoon. Oops. Yeah, let me show you this way. So yeah, Hulkenberg's on rank 1 of Elemental Master. She needs at least rank 15 to unlock her ultimate class, so we'll get to that sooner rather than later. Rank 5 on Dragoon. Juno, I currently have her equipped with a support mask, so she will be providing buffs. And a little bit of off healing if I'm not mistaken. Yufa, she's almost done with Soul Hacker. She's still our main healer, and Basilo is here as a little bit of a support / damage dealer. And then obviously there's me. So I learned that the Prince does actually help you get a little bit of mana back, but the caveat is it has to be done through support attacks. So this is a bit tricky. While it does have the skill to better trigger support attacks, since it is reliant on that, it's a little bit unreliable because there have been times where I knock out an enemy before we get those support attacks. Anyway, pass here is... What's wrong, William? Don't just stand there. Let's go.
Onward.
One moment, please. Sorry about that. I had someone arriving at the door. So what time? Just as soon as we started. Anyway, let us go. The final King's Servant lies ahead.
Be careful.
Yeah, it's not going to be that easy, Hulkenberg. Let's see. I don't know why I always think these are like doors, but no, they're just part of the wall. What's going to happen?
This place.
Is this where His Highness was attacked?
This is where it all began, then.
Now we know Forden manipulated Rella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in my mission that day. I will not fail a second time.
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any agent of the curse who remains. Just 2 of its victims.
Not that strange to me. Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, and this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Basilio!
Indeed. This battle shall decide the future king. Wasn't expecting anything so profound from you.
You wanna take this outside, old fella?
Wait! Something's coming!
This uncanny Magla. Is this...
So you've come, but you will go no further.
What have you done to yourself?
Ah, of course. This is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights. Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power!
Zoba, you...
Did you willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
So it's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human. and make them a monster.
What the hell is worth that? You call this a man of power? Luis turned you into an abomination.
Call me what you wish. This is the form I desire. If Magla is a person's anxiety, why resist it? If you long to be liberated, you need only unleash it. In Lord Luis's world, strength is the ultimate judge of all. Nothing else matters. It's freedom and fairness. We're moments from the dawn of a perfect new world.
And how many sacrifices do you reckon it'll cost?
What does it matter? What world was ever won without sacrifice? No, to be bled on an altar so fair and just, it's a noble and beautiful thing. Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I, not you, shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will. I will not let you soil our new world. You'll die before you ever set foot on liberated ground. With this power, I nurtured under Lord Luis, I will deny you everything!
So Zolbar makes a return. Woof, that's a hairstyle.
All of you die! There's no place for parasites like you in our new world!
What point is there to a new world if it costs innocent lives to make it?
Save your breath, Stroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
This is why he
Let's
fought
go.
for Luis so desperately? To become that?
You better be sure. I won't hold back!
Okay, let's buff up. I don't know what his... I don't think he's gonna do the same thing before where...
Our world has no room for the likes of you!
Let's debuff.
Why won't you shut up and die?
Raise our...
I knew you'd help.
Yep, raise all our crit chance and...
Alright!
Masil, let's start.
Stay sharp!
Nice, Basilio. That's
Right
what
as
they
power.
do.
Nice.
They mess with you.
Might as well test this now.
Flare!
Nope. Now we too late.
Stop
Nice
flailing!
one, Captain.
You missed everybody.
I'll show you.
I'll leave it as is for now.
This might sting. Great job, Juna.
Weakness light.
I am meant for his world! My new form proves I'm worthy!
No, we're still fine. So
Let
Void
it
wave.
all be dispersed.
If all awesome souls do your thing! Ah!
Why
forth,
won't you
Royal
shut
Soul.
up and die?
Light!
Their weakness. That is just what I need. Going for the weak spot.
there we go. That should.
All who oppose Lord Luis shall die!
Don't push yourself too hard, okay? What the? Did he just transform? So Haka! I must do
Up.
something.
Let's see. Basilio, we don't need you going down just yet. Well, I say that, but
Tough one.
We'll have to be careful about direct attacks.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
struggles are pointless!
he reset everything.
Limitless magma flows through me!
Refantazio's about to
I won't hold back!
get him healed up.
Flare!
Their weakness. I call upon the royal soul.
Okay, remove all his buffs just in case.
Take my fullest power.
Healing.
I owe you one.
Get Basilia back up, and
Has no room for the likes of you.
since we can't attack you directly right now,
The end.
100 life,
I am meant for
Ready
his
for
work.
and I'm gonna guard this turn
My new
because
form.
pretty sure.
Limitless magla flows through
Nope,
me.
never mind. He's buffing himself again.
Limitless magla flows through
Oh,
me.
he double buffed. That's fine. I mean, we're just gonna erase that.
Fast dancer. Going for the weak spot.
Why won't you shut up and die?
Allow me to support you.
Who should I be? Let's split some bets.
Ultimate Energy Ray. Oh, he actually resists that.
Never mind.
Pass turn for now.
Yours.
Be free! Maybe let's set it up!
I wonder, are you technically now a human enemy?
Boss.
No holding back!
Well, we're gonna see.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
I am meant for
Behold
his
this
world.
power.
My new form proves I'm worthy.
Light sting.
Just lower his stats, because if he tries to buff
Now
again,
open. Quick, we've got to seize our chance.
Fear me! Cower before me!
Inadequate. Yufa's anxiety is hitting her hard. If she gets attacked, it's over.
okay, cure yourself just in case, because I don't trust.
You better be ready.
I don't trust him trying to not do any funny business.
Oh, wow!
We'll do this
There's
together.
no room for the likes of you.
There we go. So yes, it does do more damage, but while he has a defensive thing up, not much we can do. And we got 2 dodges, perfect.
Mask dancer.
Okay, yeah, that is the one. I don't want to accidentally try to remove buffs when there aren't any.
You have the power to chip.
Here I go.
Up our stats.
I'm ready when. All right. Wait.
Follow my lead!
Something else. You could take him.
Pass, and then
Let's stay calm. Let's work together!
this should hit nice and hard.
How's this?
I'm sorry, I realized the way that sounded after I said it. Ooh, 2.5k, nice.
It's safe. We've got to choose our next move carefully. This is just what I need. Let's not.
Not much we can do with you right now, so for now, yeah, just a light heal for now will probably be the best thing to do.
I'm grateful.
Thanks. Why won't you shut up and die?
Good there. Guess just raise everybody's critical chance for now.
That helps.
That helped us out.
That helped.
I am meant for his world. My new form proves I'm worthy.
I'm there another way? I'm all prepared.
Don't have enough turn, so. I guess I'm gonna have to do Radiance for now.
Your struggles are pointless.
And he's at the reset. Dang
My
it.
strength.
Limitless magma flows through me.
Behold this power!
No, that's fine. You're still. You're still debuffed, so it's not really a big deal. I thought that reset everything, but no. I think that reset everything for us.
The likes of you.
So
Be fortified.
I owe you one.
boost him, because we're gonna do this.
I love this path.
Let my power right in their weak spot.
Ooh, that was lovely.
Facilio.
Maybe not. We'll do this together.
Royal Sword. Might as well.
Your struggles are pointless.
I feel so slow.
Attack!
Limitless magma flows through me.
Okay, so now we definitely want to debuff you.
Come on! Follow me!
Debilitate.
Their weak spot!
So, reset only affects us, actually. That's good to know.
Allow me
Thanks.
to support you.
The perfect. Right, let's make this fun. Never mind. I'll hang back.
Be by this power. Let me help.
That helped us out.
That, and then...
I'll give you. Let's do this together!
Then it's a Pure Light.
Great job, Juna!
So you have that light weakness and then...
He's out
Oh.
in the open! Quick! We've got
That's
to
perfect.
Fear me. Come on, before me.
Crit raise back to normal. That's fine.
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him.
Oh,
We
souls
can't let
of
him get hit.
kings, give me strength.
We're gonna aim for that weakness instead, because that's the more certain thing than crits. So I do need to get rid of that debuff, anxiety,
No
and
use holding
we got
back.
so many
Need help.
anxiety items. It's not even funny at this point.
World, my new form.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down,
Enemies.
Facilio!
Is there? I'm all prepared. Luis.
Let's do this.
Let's do this!
Still up?
Don't underestimate me. Now for a grand maneuver. Going for the weak spot, Juna. Now they're weak to something deep.
Honestly, I was a bit curious about how this would
You
work, but
fools all.
this works actually surprisingly well.
You failed to grasp Lord Luis's ideals. You're expendable, the lot of you. Expendable, you hear me? You're blind as all Lord Luis's enemies. And I'll see every last one of you dead. Die!
I know what you're thinking.
That's a miss, so you lose 2 turns.
Fear me! Come on, before me! I'll tear you apart!
Keep it down.
Now
Someone
suffer!
Playing it safe. We've got to choose our next move carefully. We have to help everyone. I'll protect
Oh, perfect.
all of
Thank you.
us. Yuba's down.
Let's
We gotta help
split
her.
the beds.
Ah, dang it. Oh, I'm enraged. That's what it is.
I'll use this
I
one.
helped.
He's gone full monster now, hasn't he? But the skeletal part's the problem. I'm not wild about the idea. But I should be able to slip in through the gaps between those bones. You want me to dive in there and try prying them open?
Yeah.
You got it. I'm going in.
Ah! Damned fairy! Where do you go? I'll crush you like the bug you are!
Wow!
do this together!
Luis. Enemies.
No, this won't work. Let's go! Hold on. I won't hold back!
I'm not sure how to best handle this. You know what? Let's go with Royal Sword. Oh, that did it! Perfect! Alrighty then. Oh man, that was a fun little fight. A nice way to start the episode.
Not again! Lord Luis!
Satisfactory.
I admit, it feels good to get...
I continue to grow.
Excellent.
Power can be so intolerable.
I'm better and stronger.
To greater heights.
Damn it! Why? Why does this world keep rejecting me?
How could you push your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. Tis a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too. Deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they'll live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that?
I get it now. Zorba, you're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted. And fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
Zorba.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Tell and I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help. Was it really Luis who did this to Zorba? Or...
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone, however badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
A fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish? I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
There might be something else to this.
But Zorba never turned against him, in deed or in heart. And he still twisted him like that. It wasn't for his protection.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad. I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
No point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
Time to go!
I can sense the Prince of King's servant nearby. This is the final one, shall we? Given what we just saw with Zorba, I do think Luis is... what's the word? He very much does plan to turn people into humans, but given what Zorba is saying, I'm inclined to believe that there's probably going to be a caveat to everything where not everyone gets turned into humans. This is the last statue, right? Yes, 'tis the last of the king's servants. Once this falls, that should snuff out the root of this chaos. What's with the dragon statues anyway? Why would the royal family have... Sorry, why would the family monument be full of monuments made to drain away the people's sanity? This may not be their intended use. Maybe Luis may have twisted them for his own end. All that matters is that they play a part in his plan. They must. Otherwise, he may not have left abominations to guard each one. If he saw fit to protect the devices, they'd be bound to be serving his aims somehow. His aims? Are the statues attuned to the royal magic? An answer is heard from Luis with the sword at his throat. Destroy the statue once comes first for now.
I suppose.
True enough. Willem, please destroy it. Now, who is it this time? Hopefully this will calm the capital down. Hey, voices, I hear them again. Hey. Aye, this one's dead loud. It's coming from the royal capital.
What's that? Something just fell out of the sky.
Oh, it's voiced.
It looks like a dead human!
It's not a human. A person? But the body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face. Isn't this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
No. Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
I told you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing! Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us.
Oh, come off it! You can't just take Luis at his word, people! This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men!
This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us.
This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
But what if he turns us all into monsters?
About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that? Well.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
Those voices just now. That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
So, none of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic? I deceive no one.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. Come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
You have the royal scepter. Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
Wait, so Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. Extremely bad.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
Hurry.
Okay, so now things are getting interesting.
What now?
I'm gonna do one quick thing to just switch things up. So, I did add a little place. I did some experience off screen. This should be fine. So, Juno's skills were nice and all. There we go. Okay, so what do we have next?
No.
We're... oh, we got something here. Some familiar looking horns have fallen. Aren't these...
Luis.
Hold on. Those belong to Luis. That would mean... he's actually an Elda. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him.
Let's hurry.
Makes sense. Any items in here? No? Okay.
What now?
Let me see here. SMP, and then health and sense. Yuva, you are going down way too fast, so we need to up your health a little bit. And then I would have liked to hold off on using some of these items, but we do want to up MP for the party just in case, so... I guess while I'm looking for the items I need, something I want to bring up that I think was an inspiration behind this is behind some of these character designs. Interestingly enough, is let's see. For all allies, I will hold off on that. I'm probably gonna have to use that in the fight, honestly.
What now?
Let's see, hold on. Here we're gonna do. I'm gonna add. Sorry. Something that was, I think, inspired to some of the designs behind these characters. Was the fact that in ancient times, a lot of the old gods that got worshipped or you see depicted nowadays, or not nowadays, but were depicted in like some of the old scriptures and monoliths and all that, had horns. Horns were usually seen as a symbol of divine. Same thing with wings. as wings were usually associated with the sky and heaven, or whatever heaven each culture belonged to. So part of the reason why I think in this game the winged people and the horned people are seen as such importance is because it pulls back from that old mythos where these individuals were closely connected to the gods, the divine, etc. and so on. It was roughly around the time Christianity came out, which I believe, oh, don't quote me on this, but I want to say it was around 2,000 years ago when Christianity first emerged, that they started to undermine some of the older, more powerful religions at the time. They started associating the horns with evil things, the devil, Satan, what have you will, because these things that were once considered holy and divine became a symbol of evil and the demonic. Mind you, they did not completely rewrite everything. The wings, especially pure white wings, were kept as a bit of a symbol in holy religions because, like I said, they were associated with the sky and heaven, and white was seen as the color of purity for Christianity. Whereas, funnily enough, before white became so closely associated to purity, the color black was seen as something sacred or divine because black was typically the color of rich and fertile soil, so places where crops and other food stuff could be nurtured and grown. But yeah, now you know. I think actually, one last thought. I think the reason why Eldas are seen as such below the other races is because they lack any of those defining traits. But let's move onwards, shall we?
Is all well?
Put us in the throne room where Luis waits. Can't turn our backs now. Are you prepared? Let's go. We'll get the royal scepter back for certain. There's no way we'll let him do as he pleases any longer. I'll just mute myself here because I'm pretty sure we're going to see voice lines.
Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Sorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong and force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew magic not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. Then how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
So the King's Servant created a massive magla flow from the vast magla throughout the kingdom. That in itself was born of the people.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shape the royal magic anew. All the magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince. Born of Elton blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
You know what would be kind of funny if they had to add an option where we could accept, but I don't seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you travel. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over all. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
That's a false fairness. You are setting up so many people to fail. Not everyone can handle individuals are not meant to. People are not meant to be survived as separate individuals. And we can only get things done when we work together. So that's a false fairness.
The fairness you speak of is false.
He's got the right of it, Luis. It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
What's happening?
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Wait! Luis!
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
Come on, you set all that up and then just leave us hanging? I guess this is what I mean when I feel like they kind of went to pad out the game more than they needed to.
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magma.
Maybe this is just what it looks like. When the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
We must give chase somehow.
Oh, aspirants to the throne.
This voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. The bastard always loved making a spectacle of this. Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in. I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince. My son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
His Majesty's magla has faded.
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Camp Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
'Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Eurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the Scepter's gathered magma. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magma should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight at the very last minute.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Let's give it a shot.
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the Royal Scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamic's reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the Royal Scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, you suppose it's for revenge?
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the Ancient Sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk. Like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Yes, of course.
You really are committed, huh? In any case, we'll confront Luis on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh?
Win this one for us.
Look at what Luis has made there. Unbelievable.
We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
What's that about?
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 18 days remain.
Ooh, well that was heavy. Oh, and we're still getting items. If I had known that's what we're gonna, I thought.
Deadline.
We now have a new deadline for the day of the hero. I want to be sure to tip off shape before, so we can cut ourselves to the Master Magdalene and give Luis what he deserves. Don't forget, Luis wields the royal scepter. We will truly need all our strength and talents to win that fight. Just means we gotta be on top of our game, don't it? Anything we miss now, it's time to find it. After everything that's happened, we definitely cannot allow Luis to become king. Let's make sure we're ready. Don't leave anything up to chance. Okay, so yeah. Really quick, just gonna do some...
We need to go.
Yep. Eesh. At least we're not getting attacked during the day, which is good. So very quickly. Just gonna go here, do some quick grocery shopping, basically. And just get some items checked out. I want to check some of the items we got, and then we'll call it there, honestly. So let's see. Sentinel's Lance, Burning Axe, Blooming Katana, Queen's Fan, Prince Charm, which actually might be kind of good, and Royal Finery. Ooh. Okay, and then last but not least,
I say that is enough.
nope, that's not what I need.
I say that is enough. All right then. Go.
Going here, and we're gonna go to the church. So what's gonna happen over the next few episodes is I'm just gonna try and catch up on any missed links. I think the only one left is Yuva, actually, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm probably gonna go call it there. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Well, sorry, hold on. Let me just show off something real quick. If you are watching this ahead of the game, ahead of where you are, first of all, stop watching and try and catch up first. It's a really good game. It's a bit long, I won't lie, but see, it's like I said, it really is worth just giving it a watch. Oof, let's see. So these are the boots we have.
What now?
All right.
Okay, first. Oh, we can't sell here, actually. That's interesting. I never noticed. Let's see, Bruiser's headband. Actually, not doing us much good here. Pierce, slash, and strike. Huh.
Understood.
Oh, this is just an item that can be swapped around as needed. Okay, that's fine. Edge of Calamity. Golden Wing Abacus. Might as well just try and check some of these items out and see if anything really pops out. But not really, no. Alright, so that's it for today then. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos when they come out, and share the content with people who enjoyed, or to be a background noise in life. I don't know, it's a little scary how much this game is kind of reflecting real life. I'm reminded of saying how life often imitates art, and yeah, I don't think this is quite what they meant when they said that. For those who get what I'm saying, you'll understand. I'm not saying this is exactly one for one, but yeah, some of the themes in current history is it's a little scary, but yeah. To those who are watching this, I do want to just say one thing, especially my watchers in America. Do not lose hope. Things are bad right now, but as long as you're willing to keep fighting, as long as we keep supporting the people who are fighting for what is right and to stand up against an unfair government, we have a chance to make things better. But until then, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos, and share this content with people who enjoyed or just need a bit of background noise in life. Until then, this has been StarBornFeline, signing off for now, saying, be kind, try to create some tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great day, evening, whenever you're watching this, and goodbye!